Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a story time. Yes, I have plenty. So actually, this is a story time about McDonald's. So as many of you know, I did my McDonald's video about a month or two ago. I forget exactly when. I basically mentioned the pros and cons for working for McDonald's, and you know, that video I can link below or whatever. But I didn't really go into specific details about stories that happened in McDonald's because there's not enough time in the world to say it in one video. So I figured, you know, I would here and there talk about a story that, you know, that comes to mind or whatever, and you know, and just put into its own video. So maybe this will be a mini series. I don't know. I keep saying that, but we'll see how it goes. If you guys wanna, you know, hear my story, then keep on watching. So this story actually happened right when I started there. And again, I feel like all my story times are from the past, and it's honestly because nothing crazy has happened in my life recently, I guess. Or maybe I'm just not ready to tell. I don't know. I guess I only remember stories from like the past, you know what I mean? I think that's like a normal thing. But this happened when I first started, so I was freshly 15. So I was about a month into working at McDonald's. I don't think I mentioned this before, but I lived really close to my McDonald's. So 15, I wasn't driving. So I was able to walk to my job. So very often, I didn't really carry a purse when I was 15. I actually really carried like, I can't remember what they're called, but it's like a Nike bag and you wear it on your back, and it's like a drawstring kind of bag, you know? Yeah. Well, that's what I always carry to work. And I only really brought my cell phone and maybe some money if I needed it. I only really brought a couple things with me. So I had my very old cell phone. I had like a flip phone at the time, and you know, nothing crazy, nothing fancy, no iPhones. But yeah, so I was a new employee there. I knew some people there already, like not a lot, but some kids from my high school actually worked there. So I kind of knew some people when I like came in, which was cool. So, you know, I would ask people like, oh, when did you start working? You know, typical newbie, just trying to get to know people. So there was one kid in particular I remember because he was in my high school and in my grade actually, but I didn't really like have classes with him, so I didn't know him too well. So, but we knew each other because we went to the same school. So he started a few months before I did. And he would just tell me like how, you know, the job worked basically, you know, if he liked it, if he didn't like it, you know, he was not a big fan, but like who was, honestly. Yeah, I guess I was working one day and actually this kid had came on. So, you know, I was talking to him, whatever. I think we had like an hour together of work. So we both did register together. And then I was off. Great, cool, I can go home now. So I went back to grab my bag, and it wasn't where I had put it. So it could have gone many different ways, but I didn't assume right off the bat that my bag was stolen from me because, I mean, one, I was 15, I didn't really think that way, and two, I didn't have anything valuable in there except for my flip phone, which wasn't even that valuable to begin with. So I told the manager, I'm like, hey, my bag is missing from the back. Can you help me find it? So there was two managers on at the time, and the two of them helped me look through everything to see where it could be. You know, anything, like they assumed the maintenance man maybe was cleaning up something and like threw my bag on top of the lockers. No, there weren't even lockers. It was like a coat rack thing. So we looked up there, it wasn't up there. Anywhere, we looked in the manager's office, like why would it be in there? I don't know, could have been. We looked everywhere and it wasn't there. It was just gone. I'm like, okay, well, maybe somebody took it by mistake. I don't think so. In addition to looking for the bag, I also asked people maybe if they saw the bag back there when they came in. One of them happened to be that kid that I was just telling you guys about. So I was like, when you came in, did you see a black Nike bag in the crew room? And he first of all, it caught him off guard completely. Like, I don't know if he just didn't see me or if he didn't hear my full question, but he was just like, wait, what? I didn't take your bag. Who says that? Like, that is so suspicious. Now, as an adult, like, that's totally shady. Like, 110% shady right there. Like, that's what you said to me. That's the first thing that you thought I said. No, I asked you if you saw my bag, not did you steal my bag. So I was kind of like, oh, okay. I said, did you see my bag back there? And he's like, oh, no, I didn't. I'm like, okay, thanks. And then, you know, we were friends, so I didn't assume that he stole it, but he totally stole it. I mean, there was more reasons behind that than what, you know, he accidentally said. You know, he had a bad history of getting detention at school for doing stuff, and I didn't know him too well, so I don't know exactly the details, but like, you know, he was a troublemaker. What can I say? Like, he was that kid in school. After that whole interaction, I didn't really think that he stole it. So after that, nothing happened. I mean, I was too scared to say something to the managers because I was brand new and I didn't want to be like that annoying person to work with, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to be annoying about it. I really liked my job and I was finally happy that I had a job. Oh, and then it turns out in that crew room, there was a camera, but the camera was broken. So there was no way that they could figure out who did it unless they had to investigate. So yeah, nothing ever happened of it, and I wish I did. I mean, now would I have handled it completely different? Yeah, I mean, I would have known who it was. Like, years, I don't even know how long it took me to realize it was him, but the fact that he reacted like that when I asked him that question made it really seem like he stole it. And he probably took it home with him and saw it was in it and was like, wow, I feel like an idiot. And he probably didn't even know that was my bag. I feel like if he knew that was mine, that he wouldn't have taken it from me, you know what I mean? Because we were like kind of cool, I guess, in a way. I have no idea. I wasn't really the cool kid in high school, so like I didn't know if people wanted to be friends with me or not. It was up in the air. But yeah, that's my story time for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will probably be doing more. Yeah, if you guys have any requests or questions or comments, I'm all ears. Just leave them below in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys have not already. Yeah, I do want to say that it's been about 3 months since I started YouTube, and it's crazy. I haven't missed a single week for a video, which I'm surprised. I just want to say that it's exciting that I've been keeping up with it, and I'm hoping, you know, I will continue because it's a fun hobby on the side. So yeah, I just want to add that in there. I never really speak about stuff like that. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.